Big step for Bondarenka, who already has a silver in the all-around and on the pommel horse event final and a bronze on the floor. We'll be back with the finish of the parabellum bars after this. Alexei Bondarenka, now ranked third, another bronze medal perhaps coming for him in the parallel bars. We'll have to wait and see. It will be the American Trent Wells. Will turn 24 here in just a few days on July 27th. So he could give himself an early birthday present. If some are trying to win birthday presents for their coach, Bart, others can get them for themselves.
Trent has a very unique routine with some unusual skills. There's a move that is sort of informally named after him called the Wells Freak. And he's not even going to do that tonight. He's going to do a couple of other freaky moves that you're not going to believe to finish his routine. And when you say freaky, what does that indicate? Well, you're just going to have to wait and see, Mr. Lewis. I have to tell you, there has been some controversy surrounding some of the judging here at these games. And Octavian Bello, the head of the Romanian team, he threw a fit last night and complained about the scores. And I think that his team was not as well prepared as he thought they were going to be. And so he said he was going to pull his athletes out of the mixed pairs competition. Well, they'll be competing Saturday and Sunday. Everybody's fine. But, of course, I think he overreacted, and certainly he was fighting for his athletes to get the most points and highest scores he could get. So always there will be controversy with the judges when you're in a sport that is subjectively judged.
Well, Trent Wells looks to please the judges. Needs more than a 9.55 to get into the medals and over 9.725 to win gold.
Watch this sequence right here. Over the top, and again, giant, and a pike double.
Trent Wells.
Greg, he has really flexible shoulders, and he has the ability to use that flexibility in some of those moves, those in-locate giant swings. Little short on the landing. Unfortunately, he's going to give away some valuable points there. He really needed to stick that landing if he wanted a medal.
And the final results in the men's parallel bars. Trent Wells ties for second with Ivan Ivankov behind the gold medalist Huang Shu. So Trent Wells, a great performance, and Huang Shu takes gold for China. Let's go to Jim Lampley.
All right, thank you very much, Greg Lewis. We'll return to more of the rhythmic all-around and the acrobatic high bar gymnastics a little bit later. Rhythmic gymnastics made its Olympic debut, you'll recall, at the 1984 Los Angeles Games. The past three non-boycotted Olympics have all been the eminent domain of gymnasts from former Soviet republics, and all of them were nurtured on exposure as children to the Russian School of Ballet. They look like ballerinas, with clubs in their hands sometimes. Maybe the only city in the world with more famous ballet than St. Petersburg is New York. And who better to discover New York ballet than our prima reporter, Rebecca Budig.
Ballet defines grace and elegance. For these qualities, artistic sports such as gymnastics, skating, and synchronized swimming look to the art for inspiration. Ballet also demonstrates strength, flexibility, and balance, characteristics that help all athletes. Michelle Kwan, members of the Russian gymnastics team, and the U.S. synchronized swim team have all used ballet as an integral part of their training.
Just as the athletes from the Goodwill Games have trained and sacrificed since they were young children, so have professional dancers. Here in New York City is one of the most prestigious ballet schools in the world, the School of American Ballet.
For every child that dreams of becoming a ballerina, the School of American Ballet, known as SAB, is a place that can make that wish come true. But first, they have to get here. 2,000 dancers around the country auditioned for this summer camp at SAB. The school invited only 200 to New York for the summer. The teachers assess these dancers in the areas of physical build, flexibility, ability to interpret music, and the ballet skills they have mastered. Based on these teacher evaluations, SAB asks only 20 ballerinas to enroll. Barrett Vance is one of the lucky 20.
I decided when I was younger, my mom told me that I would dance around in my tutus and just play in them, so she put me in ballet. It means my life. It's really important to me. Each day I wake up, I think of dancing.
Her dreams are coming true, but not without sacrifice. At 14 years of age, Barrett will have to leave her family in California and move across the country to New York.
I had mixed feelings, but there is dance She wants to be a dancer more than anything, and I think you have to let them grow. And the School of American Ballet is the best school in the country. There's nothing else like it, and it's her dream, and it's an honor to be asked, and it's just a privilege, so you really have to let them go.
Gaining entrance to SAB is similar to being chosen to train gymnastics with Bella Caroli. It is an honor to make it there, but you better be ready to train harder than you have ever trained before.
And as our primetime Superstation dance continues, they are warming up for more gymnastics at the Nassau Veterans Memorial Coliseum. They'll be warming up soon at Madison Square Garden for the semifinal basketball game between the United States and Lithuania. Both live, both yet to come on this night 5 of the Goodwill Games.
In the numbers game of gymnastics, a change in the parallel bar standings. Trent Wells' score lowered, and Bart Connor quickly explained what happened here.
Well, with every routine, there's a start value. Originally, the judges gave him a 10-0 start value. They reviewed the routine, gave him only a 9-9 start value, so it reduced his score by exactly 1/10 of a point. So instead of sharing the silver, he'll have the bronze.
Lu Yufu on the high bar. And Bart Connor, when we started talking about this high bar earlier today, you said bombs away.
Yeah, this is going to be exciting. Some of the best high bar performers in the world here, and they're going to do some outrageous skills.
Well, Yufu is the young man whose coach calls him like a monkey. We can always find him in the trees if we can't find him in the gym.
Watch this second release move here with a full twist. This is going to be a great final. We have Fedorchenko, Niemov, Lu Yufu, some of the best in the world. Watch this sequence. 3 in a row. He will do these hop full pirouettes to earn bonus points on the second 2 pirouettes. Nice. Unlucky on that landing. A gigantic step, which should be at least 2/10 of a point.
Well, big RPMs for Lu Yufu and a lot of twists as he releases to finish with a flare.
Talk about start values, Greg. He has the potential of a 10-0 start value on every event. He's just 18 years old, so remember that name as we look ahead to the Sydney Olympics.
Lu Yufu sets the pace with a 9.475, quite a bit better than he did in the high bar of the all-around, where he had a 9.275. And now let's see if Sergei Fedorchenko can do better than he did in the all-around when he fell off 3 times. And he is a man who can do it all on this one, but he takes huge risks.
He certainly does. He scored a 3.2. Watch this now. That was in the preliminary competition. There's his first big release. He's going to do 2 more outrageous releases. This one should be with a full twist. There it is. Nice.
He's on tonight. Jeffress scored 9.078 or 708.
Amazing sequence there. You get the impression with this guy, he's going to either land on the podium with a medal around his neck, or he's going to land in Long Island Sound. This guy just flies this thing. Watch this. It should be a triple. No, he does a double layout. He left the twist out. Probably a smart move.
Got a gold medal in the vault event final. And that was the opposite of what we saw the first night in the all-around.
Some of the gymnasts call him a wild man. That is the pike open layout, double over the bar. It's called a Kovacs, named after a Hungarian gymnast who did it about 20 years ago, in fact. This is the one where he cranks the full twist, and he catches perfectly to swing through the bottom. Nice job.
Fedorchenko awaits his score. .525 to rank him number 1, but just 2 of the high bar competitors of 8 have gone. And many great ones still to come here, Bart Connor.
Yes, this is an amazing field. Yes, including Ivan Ivankov and the current world champion from Finland, Jani Tanskinen, who will come up late in the lineup. So this is as good as it gets for the high bar. Ivankov had a 9.575, which is the highest score in the prelims of the guys who actually competed in the all-around competition here. Tanskinen is here as a specialist.
Ivankov won the all-around, took a silver on the rings.
We saw him at the World Championships in the finals just about a year ago have a nasty fall.